Allison. So today I'm going to be doing my video for my season 5 hopes for Raven. I'm going to be doing basically a series of videos for this because we have now hit 15 days until the 100 comes back. I'm so just excited and ready and like, oh my goodness, y'all. It's been 11 months of hiatus, which is way too long, without Bellarke and Raven and all the delinquents in my life. So today's video is going to be talking about my hopes and dreams for Raven Reyes in season 5. Obviously, if you have not, watched the 100, there's going to be a ton of spoilers, so go watch it. Seasons 1 through 4 are on Netflix. Definitely check it out. I'll leave a link down below. Give it a couple of episodes and it gets awesome. So let's get started into spoiler territory. So my number one hope would be to have a relationship or a partnership with a new character. So my hope obviously is that she meets Zeke and they become a ship. I definitely ship Zeke and Raven. Zeke is the new character who was in Cairo Sleep aboard the LGS prison ship. He's basically like the brains of the prison ship. He is a like mechanic / engineer, just like Raven is, and I just feel like they would have so much in common, and he would just really be there for her. Like they would be able to understand one another. Zeke seems more kind of like an introvert, and I feel like Raven's kind of an introvert as well because she's happy working by herself, but also likes to be with her friends as well. So I feel like they would really work well together. They would be able to support one another and cheer each other on and encourage one another, but also not put up with each other's crap. Like, they would really just push each other just to be their best selves. And I'm really hoping that Raven does get a relationship in this season. God knows she's been through enough, and so I'm hoping for that. Number 2, my hope is that really, she would just have like one happy day. Like, I know this is the 100. It's probably not going to happen, but this is just my wishes for Raven. As we know, she's gone through a lot. She went through the loss of her leg in season 2. Season 3, she went through the alley possession. Season 4, she went through the brain injury, stroke, whole storyline. So I'm really hoping that she just gets a day just to be. Just to be, whether it's working on new projects or hanging out with friends or just, having a manageable pain day. Yeah, I hope that for her. My third wish for her is that I really want to see her, I want to see what her interactions are like, like up in space with Echo and Amori. I'm really excited about that dynamic, just see how they interact with each other. Raven has had no positive experiences when it comes to grounders and when it comes to the native people on Earth. So I'm really interested to see how she's going to interact with Echo. She really hasn't had any interaction with Echo, so I'm curious to see how that's going to come about and how they're going to be able to deal with one another, or maybe, just to see how they like interact with one another and their dynamic. I'm also really interested to see Raven's dynamic with Amori. Amori is one of my favorite characters, and I know that she's a guest star, but like Louisa is just so sweet and amazing, and I love Amori, and I really hope she doesn't die. Please, no. So I'm just interested to see just like maybe Raven teaching Amori something, whether it's about like programming or computers or, fixing things or whatnot. And then, like Amori sharing a little bit more about her backstory to Raven and how they kind of are both like the outcasts of society and whatnot. So I'm interested for that to happen. Also, I'm really interested just to see the whole Raven and Bellamy dynamic up in space. We know from Comic-Cons and whatnot that Raven and Bellamy basically are like a leadership partnership. So I am not a Raven and Bellamy shipper. If you are, great, but I'm not. I do think that Raven and Bellamy have a very interesting friendship, and I'm excited to see more of that. I'm also the next thing I'm excited to see is just Raven being on the missions, just going places, doing, like, defying all these stereotypes of a disabled character. I just love that about her. I love that she gets to go on all the missions, she's active, she's a part in it. she's not just like, oh, you're just gonna like wait off to the side, like not do anything. No, like she's involved, she's active. And I think that's so important, especially for the disabled community, to see disabled characters on TV who aren't killed off, who actually have a plot line, they have a character arc, they're invested and they're included in the storyline, and they're not just like, you know, pushed to the side. I think that is so amazing about the 100, and I'm super, super grateful for Lindsay Morgan for pushing to keep Raven's disability in the show. Like I said before, but if you're new, this is some new information. Basically, the writers came to Lindsay at the end of season 2, said, hey, we can potentially, we are thinking about healing your character in season 3, so you'll be back to the way you were in season 1 with no leg injury. And Lindsay flat out said no. She refused. She said no. This character means so much to the disabled community, and I'm not going to take away that representation from someone. And I'm just so grateful for Lindsay for including that, and it's just so powerful. It goes to show you that like disabled people can still be badass and powerful and independent and can hold their own even when obstacles are in their way. I'm also interested to see how Raven is going to interact with Maddie. We know that Maddie is Clark's basically child that she finds in the woods. Obviously not Clark's child, but like she kind of becomes like a mother bear or mothering type aspect to Clark. She does find Maddie another Nightblood in like on, I think like in the woods or something. I'm not sure, like in her first year on Earth after the apocalypse. And I'm really interested to see just how Raven's going to interact with Maddie. We know that Raven doesn't really have she doesn't have any experience with like little kids, you know. She was an only child and her mom was an alcoholic and didn't really have any interaction with smaller kids. So I'm really interested just to see like how Raven is going to interact with Maddie. And just how their relationship's going to be. I'm hoping we're going to get some scenes for that as well. Those are kind of my hopes and dreams for Raven this season. If you have not subscribed, be sure to hit the subscribe button down below. I do different videos on movies, TV shows, books, trailer reactions, a bunch of exciting stuff coming up for videos, y'all. Let me know what you are most excited about for season 5 of the 100. Thank you guys so much for watching and have a great rest of your day. Bye, guys.